Hello everybody, my name is Volfox, and welcome to... I guess I should actually say welcome back. I kind of went on a hiatus there for a little bit. I think it's been about a month since my last video, maybe a little bit longer. I've kind of been caught up in school, caught up in work. I was in between jobs there for a little bit, so you know I had to focus on some other things, some life stuff. Before I could kind of get back into the flow of making videos, but here I am, and here we are in a new game that I've been playing kind of off and on again. Not too hardcore because I did want to make videos on it, so I kind of wanted there to still be some wow factor in it, you know, since I'm still learning the game. But this game is called Vintage Story. It has a pretty small player base last time I checked. I believe whenever I joined, they were only at around 350 players total. So it's a pretty small game, though that was about 2 months ago maybe, so I'm sure they've grown quite a bit recently, you know, due to some people, more popular YouTubers actually playing the game. But so yeah, we're going to be playing this. I'm going to be starting a series on this. It's probably going to be the main series for the channel at the moment. Just because, I don't know, I tried playing TerraFirmaCraft, but it just wasn't really vibing anymore after the first few episodes. So I'm going to try to take this slower. I know whenever I was doing that, I was making like 4 videos in like a week, and then I was just pretty much done with actually playing the game. So, but this game is actually created by the developers that made the TerraFirmaCraft mod. Not all of them, but from what I understand, there are a few of them that are actually working on this game still, that worked on that. So, I'm collecting stones just like you would in TerraFirmaCraft, and we got to collect some sticks too, so we can make some tools. I do think that the napping system is a lot cooler in this compared to TerraFirmaCraft, just because it's a little bit more realistic, I suppose. It's a little bit more immersive, really. So I got a couple of sticks here, and what you do is you actually right-click on the ground. And basalt's apparently too... excuse me. Basalt's apparently too soft to make tools out of, so dang it, I thought it was actually hard enough to, but I guess not. No worries, we can just look for some flint, most likely. I can find that pretty easily. I already found one piece. Sometimes I have some difficulty finding it though, so it might be a moment or two before we actually find some more. This game's really beautiful. I'm not playing with ultra high graphics. I mean, my computer can run a little bit, but it starts to get a little bit laggy, and I'm trying to keep it at a pretty solid 60 FPS or above. So it's comfortable for me, and also you guys can watch the, watch it and enjoy the game as well, just as much as I am at the moment. But here's some flint here. The napping mechanic is really cool. So you can actually press G on the keyboard, and you can shift right click, and it plops down this little stone, and you can pick what tool you want to make. So I'm gonna go ahead and make an axe. And you have to hold a rock in your hand, and you can move your head around here, and you nap these little voxel pieces off, and that's how you craft your beginning stone weaponry. And tools. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that. I'm gonna make some knives, and then we'll go ahead and make a shovel we'll go ahead and make a spear, because we might need some protection, and it's also a good idea to get some food while we're out here. Let's go ahead and plop this knife in there, and we'll make an axe too. And these are basically useless now since I can't even use them. So we will toss those on the ground for the moment. Here's some more flint. Okay, so I already tried to play this once, but the world seemed maybe corrupted or something. I spawned in a winter area, and I had just started the video and all the snow disappeared, and then it just kept raining, and that seemed very odd. I haven't seen that before. So I just kind of assumed that maybe the world got corrupted or something. Oh, here's some copper. Awesome, right near spawn too. Oops, wrong button. You can press M to open up your map, and then we will mark it, and then we'll get orange, and we'll do a little pebble or whatever. This current's good. Give us some food. And then here's some more cranberry right here too, which I have quite a bit of that on me already, so we'll be set on food for at least the first day, maybe a little bit longer. There's a merchant over here too. We can go check out what he's selling. You actually have to find rusty gears. That's the currency in the game. And you can trade with these merchants. His name is In Repose. And he actually sells storage vessels that are like painted, I suppose. Yeah, look at that. So there's planters. There's actually a copper flower pot. That's pretty. And you can sell him emeralds, painters that are painted, or not painters, pottery that's painted, some other stuff. I'll have to remember that he's here and maybe check him out sometime. I'll mark him on the map. His name was what? In Repose or something? Repose. We'll just do white because he's not super important. And we'll do a little trader thing. Alright. And looks like there's some sticks over here, and also peat, which peat's pretty good. You can get a lot of it and use it as fuel, and it actually gets hotter than wood, so I think you can use it. You can't use it to get copper, but you can use it to get to like 900 degrees instead of like 600, I think, with wood. This is good too. This is spelt over here. We'll want to grab that so we can make some soup here soon. And these are also good. You can use your knife on these. Use Cooper's reed. Oop, leg spike. This is actually how you expand your inventory in the beginning of the game. You collect this reed here, and you can make baskets. And with the baskets, you can store things in them, which you don't actually store things in the baskets. It's just something that you equipped to increase your inventory. So I'll show you guys how to do this real quick. You need 10 per basket. I think they might have decreased the amount of material that you need, because I feel like 10 is low, but maybe that's just that I just haven't played in a while, so maybe I'm thinking about things. But let's go ahead and grab some more of this. So far we're up to 2 baskets, so we should be able to increase our inventory by a bit here pretty early in the game too. And there's a lot around here. You can make baskets that you can place down with these as well, and that'll let you store things early on. So we'll probably grab enough for a full inventory upgrade and maybe a basket or 2. So I managed to go ahead and grab quite a few cattails, which that allowed me to actually make enough baskets to fully upgrade my inventory. So if you look down here in the bottom of my hotbar here, I made 3 of them. I'll show you guys how to make them real quick. You actually have to have a stack of 2, and you do in this U shape, and it gets you a basket. You can only have up to 4 items that increase your overall inventory space, so sadly this is the amount that we're going to have at least until we get to hunting and whatnot. And that's a little bit away, but it was starting to become, well, it's 3 o'clock right now, going on 4, and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to build our base, or at least our starting camping area up here, kind of off the ground in a way from down there. So that way we have a less of a chance to actually be bombarded by any enemies in the night. So we'll go ahead and make a reed basket, which will let us store some stuff, and we can just plop it down right here. And we'll work on getting a fire going here. So you use a knife on grass to get grass, or dry grass or whatever, and you can use it to make fires. You can use it to build if you'd like. Unlike TerraFirmaCraft, it is a solid block, so it doesn't let you fall through it, and mobs can't walk through it. So it is a pretty secure block to build with in the beginning. I'll go ahead and plop down some grass. So this is how you make a fire. You actually have to shift right click on the ground with some grass to start. And then what we'll do, we'll make a fire starter, which is 2 sticks and a piece of grass like this. Sometimes it doesn't work for me, but I swear this is the recipe. Like this, like that, like this. Hello? What? Okay, that's the recipe. Maybe it's bugged or something. I'm not sure. So with that, anyway, we'll need to go grab some wood. I really want to chop. It's kind of near our area here, and I don't really want to destroy that, so let's run down here a little bit. And, oh, there's some onions over here, too. I'll have to remember those so we can grab them later. Let's go, we can chop down this pine tree here. It does take a while. It's a lot like TerraFirmaCraft, like I said a couple of times already. It does take a bit, but yeah, so I guess I can talk about some life stuff that's been going on. So I kind of mentioned in the beginning, I've been working on school. I'm not sure if I said this in any other video, but I am actually going to college for graphic design. That's the major I've chosen. But I'm going to my local community college for now. We are kind of wrapping up the year. This past month has been pretty crazy, and these next 2 weeks are actually the last bit of the first semester of my sophomore year. So I got one more to go here, and then if everything goes well, next year I'll be moving out with some friends, and we will start. We will go get an apartment, move out, and all that jazz. So it's pretty exciting, really. I am most certainly ready to move out. Not that living at home is bad or anything, I like living at home, but I definitely think it's time for me to, kind of be a little more independent. I think it'd help with making videos too. If I could just kind of have my own little area to work in and whatnot. Not that I don't. I mean, I have my room here at my parents' house, but, I don't know. It sounds fun to be independent. And wow, here's some exposed copper. That's a really nice find. I've honestly never found that before. I'll go ahead and put a little waypoint here. And we'll make it this little nugget shape. That's awesome. So we'll have copper pretty early in game then. because we can collect this, and then we'll start to dig that out once we can. I need to chop down another tree, at least, so we can have enough wood to make it through the night. I wish I had a little bit more food. We might be able to fight this fox. I'm not sure if they fight back, and I kind of hate to kill a fox since it is my favorite animal. But you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, you know? And I do feel bad, but we need food and crafting materials, and this is how we're gonna get it. The foxes seem pretty abundant in this area, so that's good too. Oh, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to chop down another tree and get ourselves prepped for the night here. That sun is setting fast. We'll grab this tree real quick. Looks like it's going pretty fast too, so there won't be a whole lot of waiting. I'm sure watching me chop a tree isn't the most exciting thing. Alright, let's grab this. And we'll head back up to our little makeshift base up here. I like that you can see the smoke walking up the mountain, or the hill. I mean, I guess it is a mountain. It's pretty big. We'll run over here. And I'll go ahead and throw this meat on the fire too. I'll just store that and grab a stick. And we can throw a few things in the and this here. Oop. And let's craft up some more of that firewood. So yeah, you just use your axe and the wood that you're chopping up to make firewood, and then I'll just set that next to our storage here, and that'll be good. And the sun is setting. I could make a bed. Sleeping in this game, whenever you sleep, you actually burn through a lot of your hunger bar, which makes sense since you are skipping so many hours. So I might not do that on my first night here, or at least I might wait a bit to do it. I might kind of get through like maybe half the night and then just finish it off with sleeping. But before I go here, I'll show you how to make a bed. It's pretty easy. You just got to make some thatch, and then lay it out like that, and you got a hay bed. Go ahead and set it right here. And yeah, so I'll go ahead and kind of wait out some of the night, and then I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, hey guys. So I went ahead and slept through the night. I did hang out for a little bit though, so I didn't run through all of my hunger. But I ate some food here. I'm gonna eat a few more of these cranberries, and we can... Oh, this guy's called a... Sorry, he interrupted me. This guy's called a drifter. They're kind of the enemies, like the above-world enemies that come out at night in the game. We'll go ahead and kill him because he can drop some decent stuff. They're kind of hard to kill in the beginning though. There we go, he's dead. You can shift right-click to harvest them. He didn't have anything good on him though. But yeah, so we made it through the first night. Everything's going really well. I did see these carrots over here, though they are not quite ready to be harvested, which that's alright. We do have enough food to make it through today, maybe tonight. So my plan is to actually go and try to find some food. We'll throw a few things into here. I'm gonna make some new tools too, as these are about to break, and I don't want to be out and about and have broken tools. So let's make an obsidian axe head, and I'm gonna make an obsidian shovel. We're gonna go ahead and make some knives too. So I'm gonna sit down here. We're gonna craft these up. Our main goal today is gonna be to find clay. we need clay to advance some more in the game. It'll let us cook meals, it'll let us preserve things, and we definitely need that. That's weird. We definitely need to get that going so we can, you know, kind of progress a little bit more. Let's knock out all of this. And there's the axes, or the knives. We'll go ahead and craft up both of them if we can. And we'll just put all these extra tools up here for now, because I don't need them right now. Except for the shovel, I do need that. And then we can go ahead and leave our materials here. And the sticks, yeah. We'll just set the obsidian down over here somewhere, I guess. There we go. Yeah, so clay is our main goal today. I haven't seen any yet, I don't think. On my way over here, I was looking around, but I didn't see too much. We might go ahead and grab some more of the Cooper's Reed while we're out too. You can harvest it for its roots, and those are considered a vegetable whenever you are cooking. It just takes a bit to... because you have to cook them and then you can use them in cooking. And here is more copper. We'll go ahead and mark that. There's copper here. So there should be quite a bit of copper around here. Do orange. There we go. And we'll keep searching for this clay. Looks like there's not very much around here. It might be a bit before we find some, so we'll see. Alright guys, so I did manage to find some clay. It was over in this direction. I ended up getting about almost 4 stacks of it, about 3 and a 4th stack. And I found a little bit of fruit too, so we're off to a pretty decent start on this day. We can go back to our temporary base right now, and we can start making some pottery, which is going to be a big help at the moment. I see a fox up here. I think I'm going to try to snag him. It might be too fast for me though. I don't think it's worth it since he doesn't really give me much food. So we might just grab these berries instead, since he doesn't drop too much. Yeah, plus I kind of hate killing animals anyway, but it's alright, I guess. Wow, there's not much up here, is there? Alright. Here's some more of those red currants. Nope, those aren't ready. And looks like this is actually where we started. Which is good because these turnips are ready to be harvested. So are these, and these need a little bit more prep time there, so we'll leave them be. And we'll grab some more of this obsidian. Grab some more flint too, if we can. Oh, our inventory's full. Never mind. I'm gonna go ahead and eat the rest of these so we can go ahead and grab it. Yeah, we're not super low on food, but we definitely don't have a lot. And this is peat. I don't think I've already seen this. I think I mentioned it earlier, but I'm gonna go ahead and put a marker on this too. Peat. That's not how you spell it, is it? P-A-T, yeah. Peat. We'll do what, brown, even though that's definitely not brown. I guess we'll keep it brown, sure. Save that as we We can use that to get to pretty decent temperatures. Oh wow, look at that. You can see our campfire from all the way over here. That's really cool. I like that that you can see it that far away. I wish Minecraft campfires worked a little bit more like that. Where they were a little bit easier to see from far away. I know you can put a hay block under it, but I don't know. I feel like that doesn't really do it justice. Like that, you could see we were pretty. I mean, we were a decent amount of. We were decently far away, you know. Oh, this thing's still going too. Good. Okay, we can go ahead and we got this clay now, but our inventory's full again. So looks like I'm gonna have to go down there and well, we can store a few things, I guess, but I'm gonna have to make another, what do you call it? One of these baskets here. I can also dump this axe off because it's nearly broken. But I'm gonna go ahead and make some pottery. So you start by, you can sit down, you know, hang out if you'd like. You shift right click, brings up a menu kind of like napping, except it's you're making pots. I'm gonna make a clay pot to start off, and it is a lot like napping too, except you actually can build with this. So you press F to open up this menu, and then you can choose the size that you want to build with, and then you can right click to place clay voxels, which this doesn't take up one piece of clay per click. It actually just kind of randomizes it. Every couple of them you get a piece of clay taken away. So I did that part. I can come over here to duplicate, and I can right click and it'll duplicate that area. We can build it up. Oop, I did it too much there. And then I can go ahead and finish it off here. And bam, there's a clay pot. We can throw that thing on the fire, and that'll get cooking. And it needs to reach 600 degrees Celsius to actually start to cook. And in the meantime, we'll go ahead and build something else. Man, we really need to go ahead and make a storage vessel, I think, instead of trying to get more cattail, because I just don't think it's worth it, really. I'll go ahead and switch to 3 so we can do this a little bit faster. We gotta build this thing up. It's definitely tedious. I do really like this system, though. I kind of like slowing down your gameplay and just focusing on, you know, the basics of the game, I guess. So I do really enjoy the crafting mechanics they have in this. And then we can just, from here, we can just duplicate, build up the walls nice and high. It looks like our clay pot is done over there too, so we can actually start making some decent food for ourselves. We might just start out with some porridge or something, because that'll be pretty high in calories, and that'll refill a lot of our hunger bar down there. I'll stand back up so we can continue crafting this thing. This is definitely the most tedious of them all because of how big it is and how much it actually takes to craft it. Go ahead and finish this. We're nearly done now. Just gotta build the lid. And there. Oh, no, never mind. One more. But we can just do duplicate again, so it's good. And there's a clay pot. Or a clay vessel. And we'll go ahead and take that out and we'll let that cook up. And then this pot, we can set it there for now. And finally, we need to make some plates. Or some bowls, I guess. So we'll go ahead and make some bowls here. And I promise I'll only make you guys watch this once, because I want to show you how to do things, but I definitely don't want you to be like, wow, this is incredibly boring, because I know it is. It's the beginning of the game. It's definitely not the most fun to watch, I guess. I really enjoy playing it, but I'm sure watching it's kind of a pain, but we only have to make some pots here, and then we'll be done with the clay for a little bit. And then if I have to do anything else too big, I'll just do it off camera. And there's those. And once our vessel here is done, we'll plop those in there. And I'll set this right here. And we'll grab a bit of firewood. We can throw that in there. And get a snack while we're at it, because I'm getting a little bit hungry here. We don't have a whole lot of food, though. I will work on... Well, we have a decent amount of food. We can make... What can we do? We can make porridge, I believe. We can get some vegetables and some of our fruits in there. Because we want to use the fruits, since they don't actually last very long. Also, putting food in vessels makes it last a lot longer. So this will last for 51 days in there, but it only lasts for 20 days in my inventory. So it's a pretty big increase in how long things last. Like these berries will last for about 3 days instead of 1 day. So that's really nice too. It looks like this is nearly done with the first plate. And we'll only work on that first plate. I don't want to wait, because I want to show you guys how to cook stuff. So you start with your pot. You open up this and you place the pot here, and it brings up this menu. And you can actually put your food in here. So, funny enough, I put it away. But we'll go ahead and start with some porridge. So porridge is any kind of grain in these two slots, and then you can add whatever you want to the slots over here. So we'll do blueberry and black currant. I was looking at the saturation on that, but it's not super high. But we'll do like berry currant, I guess, mixed berry currant. It's gonna create 1 serving of spelt porridge with mashed blueberries and black currant. And that'll fill us up a little bit in the beginning here. So it does cook. It takes a little bit. And then you'll know because the top comes off and you got a really pretty display of the food that you just made. And you can set it down here. And you just got to take your bowl, right click, and now it's in our hand. And we can go ahead and eat this. And that fills us up a lot more than just than the regular stuff. So we'll go ahead and do that. You can kind of put whatever with whatever, I think. Oh, no, you can't with that. So we'll go ahead and just make 2 servings of the of some turnip stew. And that'll be good for now. Yeah, we'll eat this berry here. I think I'm gonna leave it I think we're gonna leave it here for that episode, for episode 1 though. We made it through the first day. The sun's about to set. I might work off camera a little bit and get us set up for the next episode too. But I will see you guys later in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to, give me a like, leave comments, of things that I could do better. But again, I hope that you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.